So we're in Clovis, California doing a repair on a shower valve that was broken. It burst. Homeowner was working on it, and one of the copper fittings split. Also the mounting system on this old valve, there's 3 copper tubes, just split off the valve. Anyways, we've already gone over with the homeowner, and we have to replace the valve. Only problem is we went in, he told us, yeah, it's right here on the back side in the bedroom. It's in the closet. Went over there, cut a hole. That ain't it. It's the closet sits right here. It ends about right here. So we went outside and looked, and of course there's a wing wall about 2 foot. So about the width of the tub itself. This is actually the exterior wall. So we're looking at it right here. You've got a stud. You've got insulation that we took out, and then right there you can see that's the stringer or rafter for the roof line down below, and this is exactly where the valve sits. So you know, usually you repair, you go to the back side of the wall, open it up, put a new valve in. Here we got to stay in the front, so we're doing a repair plate right here. It's a Moen, so you cut it out, and it's got some trim, whatnot. Fussy part is going to be getting a block in the wall, getting the shower riser reinstalled at the correct height, getting the tub spout out, and there's really no way to block it because we can't get a. Normally we'd put another block in the wall down low, but we can't because we can't damage this fiberglass. So anyway, I just want to document that before we get going. We'll take another video when we're done. Me, Clovis? Yeah. Huh? So we're in Clovis, California, and first part of the video, it shows what we were up against in the exterior wall. Second part shows the installed valve. So it's a Moen posi temp, and you can see on the left and the right side, hot and cold, you've got an adapter. It goes from threaded pipe over to copper pipe, and that's shark bite fitting. So these are code, they're approved for in-wall. So hot and cold, that's installed. We did get your original riser back in, and the reason why that's critical is it helps keep this valve from moving in and out when you put the trim on, so that's good. A couple of like number 12 screws. Those are very beefy screws. Most people just put little drywall screws in there, so that's good. And then the nipple coming down, it's a little high, you can see, but we're gonna make a transition right there and get a new spout on for you. Up at the top, you're gonna have a little bit of repair. Not much I can do about that because the riser is existing in the wall. So it was coming out here, and now it's a little bit higher. Not much I can do about that. So we'll put everything together. It'll have a cover plate on, but of course it's going to miss some of this drywall. And then all you'll have to do is at your leisure, go ahead and pull this, the little cover, it's called an escutcheon. And so you'll pull it back down and get your little patch in here, let it dry, paint it, and then go ahead and just put the cover plate back up in there. So that'll be that. But the main thing is we've got it all we've got it all connected. We're ready to start setting we'll set the spout, we'll set the shower head, we'll go turn the water on, test for leaks, and then we'll get this trim plate on and take another video when we're done. So still in Clovis, California, we're all finished with the trim kit here, and we're gonna put some silicone around the spout and probably around the top of this plate right here. Anyways, so this is the Vici trim, which is by Moen, and let's see, there it is, Vici. So T266 2EP, and so that's the polished chrome. And this is the repair kit we told you about from Moen. This is all Moen products, no knockoffs. So that's a Moen product, and that's a big cover plate for repair work or for converting from a 3-handle to a 1-handle, as you can see. Anyway, so that's what we said we installed. That's what we installed. So these are pretty fussy. Here you got a little bit of a gap you can see between the tub and the spout. We're going to silicone this closed. The spout is not a grab bar. That's just my main point. A lot of folks will grab on, and the handle. That's not a grab bar either. There's a grab bar right there, so use that. But I've seen people grab a hold of this and snap off the cartridge, and water spraying everywhere. And then you're back to square one. They grab the spout and they torque it around. So just don't. This is super easy to use. I'm not going to turn it on right now and show you that it's functioning because I just dried off all your chrome. If you'd like your chrome to stay nice and pretty like that, when you get done, you got to dry it off. Unfortunately, the shower head, it does take a while to drain down, and it does drip on here. So 5-10 minutes later, come back, dry it off, and then it'll stay nice and chrome colored. You can see it's already got some here, but I got to get it dry right here because I need to put silicone on the spout to seal that. And then if I have enough, I'm going to go over the top of this cover plate right here, all the way to the edge and maybe down the side a little bit. But we've tested it out. Everything works good. You do have a repair up here. Like I said, We left the cover plate off the wall. You can see, come in here, whoever wants to do it, you can do it. Drywall guy can do it. If you need a referral, I can send a guy out here. But it's just a little repair, little tape, a little texture, repaint it, slide that cover plate back on there, and you're all done. I mean, alternatively, if you wanted to, you know, get creative, they make split discussion plates. I don't know if it would actually cover, because you can see it's a pretty big hole, but that's just where it ended up, based on where the water was roughed in, and the valve. The old valve is not identical to the new valve, so it pushed the shower head up higher. Nothing I can do about that, but it is rigid in there. So not our shower riser. That iron pipe down to the valve, not ours. But we did put in a new iron pipe nipple down to the tub spout, and then, of course, a nipple stubbing out. And then, of course, tied everything back in. But anyways, we're in good shape. Outside of that, this installation is done.